Hi, my name is Frank Jolliff, and I wrote a book called 365 and a Wake Up. It's about my story during the Tet Offensive in Vietnam, and I'm here at the library talking about it, and I'm in the tallest building in the world, the library, because it has so many stories. So it's what I experienced over there, and it's the story of the 49,000 that didn't make it. So it was my legacy to tell their stories, because they're just names on the wall now. I've written 3 books. One was about my experience while I was a teacher. Some of the things the kids would say during the day, I would take home and then tell my wife, and she would start laughing because the kids were so genuine. They would say things like, I would explain a concept and I would say, everybody got the concept? I'm going to raise the bar to the next level, and then once you accomplish that, then I'll raise the bar again. And I had a girl say, oh, Mr. Jolliff, could you raise the bar lower, please? So that became a chapter in the book, and the book became, Mr. Jolliff, can you raise the bar lower, please? And the other one was about relationships, about dating, because I didn't get married till I was 46. So I dated a lot, and it's about the connection between men and women. There was a book called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. My book is called Women Like the Spoon, Guys Like the Fork. I try to get them with the title. So, and somehow we all connect. So even though we're hardwired differently. So but those 2 books have not been published. This one was published. So the other 2 books were just, well, this one I got a lot of rejection letters, so I decided not to go through the whole experience again. It took me 30 years to get this book published, because they said I was a little preachy, because I don't like war, and I was like the Alan Alda character in MASH. I don't like any kind of killing, so I got a lot of rejections for that. I write what I feel. I write what I know, what I experience. I don't write fiction. I take it in, and then I go home, and it's kind of my therapy. This was cathartic. Writing about the bad things, symbolic. I could step away from it. I didn't want to have the PTSD and the nightmares, and I had those in the beginning. Then I started writing, and then I was able to fall asleep. I would write like about a little paragraph, and then I was okay. So it's better than taking drugs and going to the VA and asking for help. I did it myself. I started writing this book on spring break in Gainesville. Easter time, college kids go to Florida. Kids from, I lived in Michigan, so I would just lay by the pool, and you just lay there tanning your can and sunning your buns, but you have nothing to do. So I would get a piece of yellow, legal paper and a pencil, and I would just start writing the things that were in my head, rather than just to lay there inert and just, trying to fall asleep. So my space is any place. I like Mark Twain because he said, writing is the easiest thing there is. You just cut an artery and you let it bleed. And that's the way I feel about writing. You have to write what's boiling inside your head. It wants to come out, so why not just express it with a pencil and a paper? So I like him. I've liked Peter Mayle. I've liked, all the classics. When I was a little boy, my mom would take us to the library, and she would go in one of the sections with the real books, and then we would read, not the comics, but books with a lot of pictures, me and my little brother. It was like a free babysitter, so I really enjoyed libraries my whole life. And the libraries here are top-notch. I mean, oh my gosh, it's not like back home where they kind of ignore you. Here they like people, they like authors. Everything is so friendly here. I love it here. Unbelievable. Try to write a little bit every day. I mean, it sounds cliche, but write something when it's in your head. Just try to get it out of there, and then, maybe that'll kind of build and snowball.